There is something quietly extraordinary about the way human beings perceive the world. Most people wake up, open their eyes, and assume they are seeing reality exactly as it is. But physics tells a very different story. The human eye can detect less than 1% of the electromagnetic spectrum, less than 1%. That means that right now, in the very space around your body, an enormous range of signals, frequencies, and energies exist that your senses simply cannot detect. Radio waves move through the room. Infrared heat radiates from every surface. Ultraviolet light interacts with matter. Entire layers of reality unfold silently, completely invisible to human sight. And yet we build our entire understanding of the world based on this tiny fragment of perception. What we call reality is actually a filtered version of it, a simplified translation produced by the brain. But this raises a deeper question. If our senses only show us a small fraction of what exists, what else might be possible to perceive? For thousands of years, many cultures spoke about an inner form of perception. Not sight through the eyes, but awareness through the mind. Ancient traditions referred to it as the third eye. In modern biology, the closest physical structure connected to this idea is a small organ deep in the center of the brain, the pineal gland. About the size of a grain of rice, the pineal gland is best known for regulating sleep by producing melatonin. But scientists have also discovered something interesting about this structure. It contains cells that are remarkably similar to the photoreceptor cells in the retina of the eye. Cells designed to respond to light, which leads to a fascinating evolutionary story. In some reptiles and amphibians, a light-sensitive structure actually sits on top of the skull, sometimes called a parietal eye. Over millions of years of evolution, in humans, this structure moved deeper into the brain. The outer eye looks outward into the visible world. The inner structures of the brain help interpret, predict, and construct the experience of reality itself. And this is where the conversation becomes even more interesting. Because perception is not only about what the eyes see, it is about how the brain organizes information. Modern neuroscience shows that the brain is constantly predicting reality. It compares incoming sensory signals with internal models built from past experience. In other words, we do not simply see the world. We interpret it. The observer shapes the experience. This idea echoes something discovered in quantum physics known as the observer effect. At the smallest levels of matter, particles behave as probabilities until they are measured. Observation influences which potential becomes reality. And while human consciousness does not literally control quantum particles in everyday life, the metaphor is powerful. Because at the human level, observation still shapes experience. The way we interpret events influences the decisions we make. Decisions shape behavior. Behavior gradually organizes the life we experience. Change the observer, and the pattern of reality begins to shift. What many traditions try to express symbolically through the third eye may simply point to a deeper truth about awareness. Human perception is not passive, it is participatory. The brain is not just recording reality, it is helping construct it, which means that expanding awareness is not about seeing mystical worlds. It is about recognizing how much of life depends on how we perceive it. And once a person becomes aware of that, they begin to observe differently. And when observation changes, experience begins to change with it, and the universe keeps speaking for those willing to observe.